So, Kean, I'm mad at myself right now. I recorded half of this list and, I didn't hit the record button.
Again! Welcome to 5 Great Villain Songs, where we talk about one villain song from each of the 5 categories: non-Disney movies, theater, TV shows, video games, and fan-made. These are not ordered in any way and will release a volume every month. Feel free to let me know what other songs you want me to talk about in a future volume. In the meantime, enjoy the show.
Ask and ye shall receive.
I'll be your idol.
Trust us, we've seen your comments everywhere, and we're here to talk about one of the most requested songs we've ever had, Your Idol. Recent animation phenomenon K-pop Demon Hunters is a quasi-musical in, well, the K-pop genre, where the latest generation of singing demon hunters must keep the protective Han Moon, a barrier between the human and demon world, sealed. Problem is, their opponents are, well,
a demon boy band?
And being a boy band, much to the delight of many here at Fiery Joker Productions, the Fan Service 5 sing a few devilish songs. The first is Soda Pop, their overly catchy, more subtle song. More on that another day. And the other, Your Idol. You see, little Jimmy, when Under Our Spell and Black Sheep love each other very, very much, you end up with a K-pop boy band singing to their fans about eating their souls. In the context of the movie, Your Idol is sung to a hypnotized audience of K-pop fans being lured in to be devoured by the demon king Guima, who feeds upon human insecurity to turn people into prey. The melody really is alluring. If I swung that way, I'd fall for it too. The notes both low and high are so romantic and captivating. Not to mention the equally enticing lyrics.
Keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat, good OG in your head.
As with any deviously clever lyrics, you can interpret them another way as well. The leader of the Saja Boys and main antagonist of the movie, Jinu, develops chemistry with leading lady and rival pop star Rumi throughout the film. However you wish to interpret where the relationship goes, eventually Jinu ruins the Huntrix concert and reveals his deep connection with Rumi as a ruse to expose and ruin her, considering she is secretly half demon. So all of those deliciously manipulative lyrics
Don't let it show, keep it all inside. The pain and the shame, keep it out of sight.
can be interpreted not only as the Saja Boys singing to the entranced fans, but also as Jinu singing to Rumi herself.
No one will ever love you the way I do, Gene.
To taunt her. And I'm sorry, is that in Dies Irae? Latin chat and K-pop. Truly the last genre crossover I ever expected. It works really well. Wait, this might just be the first trilingual song in our Dear Villain series. K-pop Demon Hunter's insane levels of success is entirely understandable and deserved thanks to its unforgettable soundtrack. Personally, we're Team Saja Boys. They'll always be our idol. Down, Ryder! There's really no one who composes a proper villain song quite like Frank Wildhorn. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Say what you want about the scripts of his shows, he creates soundtracks for baddies like nobody's business. Mid-scripts, great music. Black and white, Jekyll and Hyde. Arguably Wildhorn's magnum opus, Jekyll and Hyde is a legendary show with an even more legendary soundtrack stocked with villain songs. And where is the villain? Well, haven't you heard? It lives inside you. Oh yes, you better believe it's confrontation. Towards the end of Jekyll and Hyde, our titular Henry Jekyll is afraid that his experiment of separating good from evil has gone too far. After his demonic alter ego Edward Hyde kills Jekyll's friend and lady of the evening Lucy, Jekyll has a moment to himself to mourn her passing.
I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. I promise you this. Till the day that I...
Before he's not so alone anymore.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Do you really think that I would ever let you go? Do you think I'd ever set you free?
Jekyll has gone past the point of no return, and he cannot control Hyde, who is in full command of the throttle. What little of Jekyll's free will that remains is used to fight for control of himself. Thus, we are left with an epic duet, a duel between Dr. Jekyll's goodness in himself and his wickedness in Edward Hyde.
Live inside you forever. No, Satan himself by my side. No, and I know that now and forever they'll never be able to separate Jekyll from Hyde.
Confrontation offers a true show of a villain song. Being a duet between basically one person, a la This Day aria, the actor in the titular role switches between a sweeter, heroic, conventional singing voice for Jekyll and a grisly, devilish voice for Hyde. It's awesome to listen to, but if you have the chance to see this performed in person, it's usually accompanied by really cool lighting and costume effects to show the rapid change between the two identities. Oh, that's so awesome! It makes you wonder, what in Jekyll's subconscious was so dark that it created such a monster that manifested in Hyde? What was so pressing about Jekyll's curiosity with good and evil that he was willing to roll such risky dice? In any case, the final battle within Jekyll and Hyde will go down as one of the greatest villain songs in all of musical theater. Rip, Jekyll. You are a real one. 07's in the chat.
No, never, yes, forever. Goddamn you, Hyde. You take all your evil deeds and you rot in hell. I'll see you there, Jekyll. No, 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 never!
Weird Al Yankovic singing as a villain. That's it. That's the entry. Again! Okay, I'm kidding. There's more, but that is a major takeaway. Once again, time to give Wander Over Yonder the recognition it deserves. This time around, a foe from Wander's past has reared his ugly head. Dr. Screwball Jones, voiced by the man, the myth, the afro, Weird Al Yankovic. His nefarious scheme, stealing all the feathers in the world and forcibly tickling people. And he's armed with the deadliest weapon of all, puns.
The horror.
But Wander ain't playing around. He goes full superhero mode to confront the Mad Doctor. Of course, their confrontation culminates in song.
Hey there, let's have some fun. Join my good time gang. Just one question first. Rhubarb or meringue? Ha!
Okay, right off the bat, this role was clearly custom made with Weird Al in mind. With his naturally cartoony voice and the fast-paced polka tune, I can't think of a better casting choice. Of course, it takes two to tango, which brings us to Wander, even if he's doing the goofy Christian Bale Batman voice. It's kind of eerie to see him so serious. Usually it's just happily coasting through life, trying to make friends with everyone. But no, Screwball is apparently the evil that can't be redeemed. Forget Hater and frickin' Dominator and all the damage they caused. No. This crazed floating banana is somehow the greatest threat to the galaxy. And why? Because they're two sides of the same coin.
We'll make folks happy through the land, have them howling on their knees. So my little orange friend, lend a hand if you please.
The way Screwball presents himself, he's basically doing what Wander always does, trying to make people happy. But whereas Wander wants to create genuine happiness and fun, Screwball's forceful treatment makes the laughs anything but genuine. Seriously, not everyone likes being tickled, Doc! To someone as wholesome and jovial as Wander, forced happiness is the worst feeling ever. So yeah, it makes sense why he considers Screwball a threat, and it's kinda brilliant.
Screwball, you try too hard.
Dr. Screwball, if you please, I've got an online PhD!
Folks should be free to find their own happiness. You can't force them to have fun.
Sure I can! Watch this!
Overall, Let the Pun Fit the Crime is just pure zany fun. Between the fast and snappy music, the conflicting instruments complementing each other, and the polarizing sides with the same goal, the real crime is that Disney took this gem of a show away from us. I see that a lot with them lately. At least some actually managed to get an ending.
And it'll laugh. Looks like the end of the line. So let the pawn fit the crime.
So, hell. I hear it's not a great place to be. Games have had a lot of different portrayals of it, usually as a fire and brimstone layer of evil demon lords. Some games take place entirely in hell as you rip and tear through demonic hordes. But no game has portrayed hell quite like Ultra Kill. Sure, it takes inspiration from the Dante's Inferno portrayal of hell being layered based on sins, but with a scary twist. Hell in this game is sentient. To summarize several lore dumps, God in this world accidentally created hell and had zero idea how to unmake it. It's a massive, multi-layered superstructure that is keenly interested in how machinekind wiped out humanity and welcomes the blood-hungry metal horde into itself with open arms. It's sadistic, it's intelligent, and most of all, it is hateful. Hateful is one of the tracks that plays in Ultra Kill's Cyber Grind, an enemy gauntlet that, in-universe, is a simulated test run of V1s, aka your combat capabilities. It's a dark, droning, almost hypnotic song that seems to be lamenting or embracing the mindless and constant slaughter of everything in your path. It asks about those dying alone, crying out to the void, their gifts of life wasted, hateful of everything but carnage. Everything else is a lie. Now, the thing about Ultra Kill is that everything about its UI down to the music is diegetic, meaning that it's all actually a part of the universe. You are a combat machine after all. And over the course of the game, it's heavily implied hell is watching you, challenging you by teleporting in enemy waves, locking you in rooms until everything is soaked with red ichor. So it's not exactly a stretch to say that this song is hell chanting in your ear, telling you to slaughter more of its tortured denizens. Even when humanity is extinct, hell's bloodlust is not sated, and it knows yours isn't either. So why not listen to that little voice in your audio receptors? Blood is your fuel, after all. Nothing else in this world matters. Let the carnage continue unending.
Now watch us play our part. Now watch us dance and sing. Don't want to fall apart like kids who never seem to scream.
We're talking about Death Battle again! Woo! Since we last talked about the show's soundtrack, Death Battle's got indie, and if you thought that meant they were slowing down with their quality, boy, have you been missing out! The newer episodes are some of the best the show's ever seen, and of course, the soundtracks, as always, go hard! So we're talking about Death Battle's newest villain songs. It makes sense to go with their biggest. Behold the King!
Behold the King!
Game Over is the track for Bowser vs. Eggman, and one of the most acclaimed episodes of the entire show. And along with the episode itself, the song blew away any expectations the community had. For starters, Yates got Victor Borba, the singer for Bury the Light, on board to guest sing. And the two different vocals blend together to give this track just extra. Oh, this song hits. It matches the chaotic wars both sides clash, lyrics painting the picture of devastation as much as the animation does. It flips between both constantly talking themselves up and tearing each other down, vowing for complete conquest and domination. And it gives massive weight to some of the battle's highlights. Like when Junior takes a hit for his dad, the music echoes harrowingly as Bowser one-shots Eggman's whole armada. When Eggman sicks Neo Metal Sonic on Fury Bowser, the music goes chaotic and the lyrics scream as the heavy hitters trade blows. After the smoke clears from the Death Egg's blast, the lyrics come in one final time, hailing Bowser as the king as he finishes Eggman off for good. He got #1 on Mario villains for a reason, guys. No, but seriously, go watch our Mario month lists. They're really good. One of the biggest appeals with Death Battle is how it celebrates its characters, and Bowser vs. Eggman captures that like few other episodes can. Game Over does so much to complement everything in this gorgeous animation while capturing the power and wrath of two of gaming's villainous titans. What else is there to say but behold the king?